Hello everybody, Shawna L. Francis here. Today is September 5th, 2022, Labor Day. Happy Labor Day everybody. Working hard out there, making things happen. I've got some exciting news to share with all of you. Yeah. This is good news, I think. You know, we're all in this together, right? We are all trying to traverse what this is. What is this path? What does it mean to be a light worker? What does it mean to be in Ascension? What the hell is really going on here once you get a peek beyond the veil, beyond this illusion? You know, trying to understand what this is, who we are. It has been an incredible journey. I mean, this has been absolutely wild. And for those of you who have been watching me for the last couple of years, I think it was late July of 2020, I posted my first video. I was channeling the Galactic Federation of Light, and I was asking questions about the Ascension. So much has gone on in 2 years. Can you even believe it? I feel like I've lived 4 or 5 lifetimes just in the last couple of years. So, you know, we're being fast-tracked now. Things are speeding up. Things are getting more frenetic. Things are getting crazy. So here about a week ago, 10 days ago, I came on and I talked to you about the idea that there are dark days ahead for humanity, dark days ahead. So, and I'm working with Melchizedek right now and Kryon. Those are my two main teams that are coming in, who I'm working with, I have been working with behind the scenes. On August 31st here, 4 days ago, Melchizedek said to me, we are ready for you to share this information widely and often. So, and I've gotten a little bit more information. So you are going to be getting daily updates, mostly daily. I'm sure there will be days that it's not going to happen. Daily updates from me after I have spoken with Melchizedek or Kryon, whoever's coming through. And I'm going to try to do this daily. So those of you who've been following me for a while know that I channeled the Galactic Federation of Light daily for 100 days straight. And then it kind of tapered off. And that's kind of how we built our boots on the ground, Galactic Federation of Light boots on the ground here. This incredible family of light workers here. So, you know, everything seems to be a stepping stone. I just have to marvel at this whole thing. It's just, I don't know what's coming. I don't know what's coming. I don't know what's going to be coming in my life. I don't know what's coming for the world. You know, we get these glimpses through all this channeled material. Thank God for these guys that are all coming through and working with us individually to bring this information to us. This is not like you're going to find a textbook there in school and they're going to teach you about what's coming. Although the Bible is very interesting. That's another video. We'll go into that at another time. So daily updates from Melchizedek or Kryon. If you haven't read any of Paul Selig's books, he channels Melchizedek. He's been doing it for a long time. He calls them the guides. This man works so hard. I highly recommend it for this audience. And also Kryon, I mentioned here a couple weeks ago, I picked up the Kryon books. Lee Carroll is the original Kryon channeler. I don't know what Lee would think about me channeling Kryon. It's all good, right? This information's important. It needs to get out. And I am more than happy to be of service in this way. I want to go ahead and talk to you about more about what Melchizedek had told me here on August 31st, you know, when he said, we want you to share this information. You know, so this is a pretty long channeling, and I have a transcription here that I'm going to be reading off of my laptop, so bear with me here. You know, first they came in and we're thankful, Shawna, for your time and energy, attention and focus with us and on this mission, and in particular this part of your journey that is requiring the preparation for the next phases of humanity's evolution, preparation for what is coming. We have said many times that this world is in transformation, and this means that you are in transformation as well, meaning me. They said, you have the gift of foresight. With our help, many here on the planet do not have this. This is a gift to know what is coming. And many people are going to be in fear, so they're going to, Melchizedek is asking me to bring forth the information as foresight into what's coming for humanity to you, the collective audience. They say here that I have a crisp understanding of the situation and will be able to relay the info in ways which people will understand, or at least I'll be piquing their curiosity. And just as the GFL has said many times, we are planting seeds and we are igniting sparks. So we're still in this phase, light workers here, where we are still reaching out and helping to awaken people, planting seeds, igniting sparks. We're not there yet. You know, we've got a ways to go here. If you're watching this video, if you're drawn to this energy, the GFL, Melchizedek, Kryon, all of this, or you're wondering about the Ascension, or you've got your life in this turmoil and you're wondering, there's got to be something going on here bigger than what I can see or know, you're in the right place. These guys have said that the collective that I'm working with, that we're working with, are the light workers. So it's like a train the trainer situation. The collective that we share right now are the light workers. We've come to the planet with this mission of helping with the Ascension in some way, shape, or form. And I think everybody's going to kind of have their unique thing, but at the most basic sense of it, your mission as a light worker is to help raise the vibration by yourself embodying a high level of vibration. So everything is energy. Everything is energy. The way that I'm looking at you right now, I've got energy that is being transformed, transmitted through my eyes. The thoughts that I'm having, the words that I'm articulating, my body, the chair I'm sitting on, the light on my face here, everything is energy. And it goes well beyond a video on YouTube or on Facebook, right? So we're talking about kind of the multidimensional nature of reality here. It's just fascinating. So they've said here that I'm going to help bring these messages to the collective, and they're not going to necessarily be channeling in real time, although there may be opportunities for them to do that, but that they actually want me to bring the messages to you directly. So I will be able to put my own thoughts into this, my own opinions. And as always, guys, take it or leave it. You know, there is going to be a lot of people who won't resonate with these messages, won't believe it. Believe me, if I stumbled across my videos before my awakening, I thought this lady's crazy, you know, but this is happening to me directly. And before 4 years ago, I didn't even know the word Ascension. I didn't even know what that meant. So for some of you, you may just be feeling like you're just right into the frying pan here and just like going, what in the hell is going on here? So I'm here for you. This collective team is here for you. We're going through a major transition, guys. There's just no way around it. And this is exciting, yet, you know, can be terrifying as well. So we, the collective here of light workers, we've got to be the anchor of light, because we're going to know what's really going on here, and we're going to have this help through Melchizedek and Kryon, at least for now, to help us understand kind of how things are unfolding. So you're going to be learning about this stuff in real time with me as I make these updates for you guys. All right, so they want me to broadcast the information far and wide. So they had not given me this go ahead yet until August 31st. All right, so let's see if there's, it's time to bring the lessons and the teaching to the next level. Starts today. They said that those who need to see this information will. They're going to help guide people to this channel, to this information. I had so many people when I first started this channel 2 years ago say to me in one-on-one sessions, I don't know why all of a sudden I just started researching the Galactic Federation of Light. and I came across you and I started listening, and it was like you were speaking right to me. I mean, and the GFL and that channeling really gripped people out of nowhere. And it was surprising to these folks that this had happened. So I expect more of this with these newer high vibrational energies, the energies of Melchizedek and Kryon coming through. All right. That's about it. So then I went camping on Mount Rainier. I've taken my time to get this going. And yesterday they kind of read me the riot act a little bit, like to get busy. Shoot. So I really do want to do this. I've had quite a bit of, I wouldn't say time off because I've been working behind the scenes, but I haven't really been on camera much. And I've been preparing for this moment when I'm able to, own this information. I'm able to own my mission and own this work and be of service in this way. It's been a process, and obviously with my dad's sickness and his passing, they gave me a lot of space for that, and I'm so grateful for that. But here they came in yesterday, and what they're saying to me, because I'm still, like I said, I'm a little apprehensive here. I'm a little nervous about this. Much better now than I was even a year ago, though, to be able to do this. So obviously it's great timing, and they know this. It's time for me to completely surrender to this process. Fighting to maintain some normalcy and control over my world is futile. Yeah, so welcome to this crazy. Embrace the abnormalcy of this path of my day-to-day, because it is normal for me, and it will fit me like a glove, and it will feel good once I am fully surrendering to this. Get on board with the plan and make it my focus. Okay, I'm doing it. They said, for now, I am skirting multiple worlds and I have access to vast amounts of knowledge. Don't take this for granted. I am a beacon. You guys are beacons. We have to know this, and we've got to own it. And the big thing that they said to me, this just like hit me right to my heart here. I am now giving my life over to service. They said, you are now giving your life over to service. So being in service to others. And I remember 3 years ago when I was first starting out here on this path, reading the book of Ra, the Law of One by Ra. I don't know if you guys know this. This is a standard text for anybody who's kind of on this ascension pathway. When they talk about being 51% or more in service to others versus in service to self. And I remember just thinking, I don't know how the heck, I'm going to be 51% or more service to others. Actually, I think in our world, it's really hard to be that. We've got our jobs and our commitments, and I think it's difficult. And my team had said at the time, oh, you're going to have plenty of opportunity to be of service. So here I am, and I really had no idea, and I really don't know what's coming either. And being in the moment, taking this day by day is a big part of what I'm doing and its effectiveness. You may find that you've got to be living moment to moment as well. I don't know if you're working with your guides or not, but I'm fully relying on my guides to steer my life. And they have hammered this into me for a couple of years now. Let go of control. Let us do the heavy lifting. We're here for you. And here they go on to say, to be in service means that every moment I am acting on behalf of the collective. Time to give up selfish pursuits for short-term gratification and be thinking of the collective. I have all the tools I need and all the support that I need. And this work's important. Okay. So yeah, I'm all in. I'll try to do this daily. We'll see how it goes. Even in the past few weeks, like Melchizedek came in and gave me a huge overview background of the reptilian influence from their perspective. That's going to be one video in and of itself that I want to make for you guys. Excuse me. Kryon, the work that I'm doing with Kryon, and they come in like every second or third day. I'm kind of mostly working with Melchizedek, and every once in a while it's Kryon who jumps in. He does, or they, do energy work, balancing of my magnetism on me. Melchizedek does a lot of this as well. But he's been training me on how to work with the collective energy field. He's calling it the collective grid, how to connect with that and how to work with the energy there. So, I'm learning. I'm not this doesn't all just come naturally. These guys are really holding my hand. They're really, they're being very patient with me. I definitely feel like a student in this way. And I am happy to pass along to you anything that I'm learning. They've said that times are going to change very quickly, and it's urgent that I start making these videos on a daily basis, as long as I'm able to do that daily. I'm not sure. I'm going to need some leeway here, and I've got to kind of get into the swing of this. I put on some makeup today or whatever, did my hair. I'm not sure I'll be able to do that on a daily basis. Whatever, I know you guys don't care. They're saying that they will be giving me a steady stream of information, and I'll be relaying that directly to you guys as it comes. So what a gift, what an honor. I'm humbled by this. I think it's incredible. I hope this is going to be helpful for everybody. I may be doing more in-person stuff. I really don't know. I'm still trying to work out too whether or not I'm able to do any kind of spiritual retreats at the casitas in Mexico. Looking at November, kind of that second half of November possibly. I'm not really sure. I need to talk with my team a little bit more about that and where I'll be at in November. So that's about it for today, guys. I am just sending so much love to each of you. So much faith and confidence in you and your ability to hold it together with whatever's coming. We will be ready for this, and we will know what's going on. We're not going to get sucked into the calamities that are maybe on the way here. So let's have lots of faith in ourselves, faith in our guides and our teams, in our missions, and our unique gifts that we're bringing to the planet. And I'm here for you guys. Reach out if you need anything, if I can help you in any way. And I guess I shall be seeing you tomorrow. Okay, guys. Mwah.